Hello and welcome to your Love, Peace, and Happiness show for today. The messages that come out will be timeless, however, so if you stumble on this video and it's not today, which it's always going to be today, isn't it? That's kind of the way this video works. I printed through channel message a 7-day chakra challenge in order to activate all of our chakras. I was given a challenge that we could accept, which was to start with the root chakra and wear all red, eat red, drink red, think red, be red, and activate that root chakra. And then day 2 is so it's orange. It's sacral chakra. I had to go shopping so I could have orange. And I was so thankful and grateful that the store was open so I could get what I wanted. And then my grandson says, Grandma, look, the goldfish, they match your orange. So we're eating orange. You know, we're eating the color orange. I figured I'd snack on these right here with you before we get into messages of the day. Did you see that orange fly out of my mouth? I did. Eating in Takis is bad manners. Such bad manners. Anyway, so orange, sacral chakra. My daughter said these pants have orange on them too. So I'm like, okay, cool. You should have seen me in the store though. I'm like, I had to FaceTime my daughter. I have a red-green color deficiency. This shirt looks like some hot pink to me. Just saying. The struggle is funny, comical. So, I got my cup of coffee. We're going to get into these love, peace, and happiness messages. I'm going to share this reading with our Facebook audience as well today because we really just want to get these messages out there. So, today is sacral chakra orange. Activate your sacral chakra by wearing the color orange, drinking orange, eating orange, feeling orange, thinking orange. Sacral chakra is all about your desires and what you want. Psychic Tarot for the Heart has a great breakdown of the chakras. So it says the color is orange, the sound is vam, the element is water, the glands that it affects are testicles and ovaries, and the key words are I want. This is known as the sacral chakra. The second chakra is located 2 fingers below your navel and relates to emotions, desires, creativity, and sexuality. To activate this chakra, visualize a glowing orange ball of energy in your belly area. See it spinning and sparkling. Feel joy as it grows larger and sends orange sparks out into the universe. By energizing the sacral chakra, you attract creativity, joy, passion, and love into your life. This exercise can be used to energize any chakra simply by visualizing the appropriate color energy. So yesterday was my red chakra day. If you're just starting this today, then you would be starting with the red, which is the base chakra. Do a little bit of research on the chakra while you're wearing the color. But this is about bringing in that whole alignment. A couple years ago, hold on, coffee. A couple of years ago, I was with some girlfriends of mine. And in the middle of a whole nother completely different conversation, I got a download. And what was shown to me, what was being downloaded and shown to me was that, you know, Jesus died for our sins, right? And when he died, his hands and his feet were fixed to the wood. They were fixed in place. He could not do anything with his hands or his feet. Yet he was in his most powerful position ever, which is how he could deliver mankind. And some of you have other ideas, and we're very syncretic here, so just bear with me if you're not into Jesus and the Bible. Just chill for a minute. You'll catch the drift. Jesus at that time, this is the temple curtain ripped and the skies ripped apart with thunder and lightning. There was an earthquake at the time, right? Jesus was so aligned in his chakra points. That's why he was his most powerful. His hands and his feet may not have been able to do anything, but his energy was working for real. And so now at this time where you're being restricted by your movements and what you're able to do, some of you aren't able to work. Some of your businesses are shut down. Some of you can't go anywhere. Man, I can't go sing karaoke, play Keno, and smoke cigarettes in the bar, which is one of my things that I enjoy. I'm just saying, like, you can't go play basketball at the park with your homies. A roller skating rink closed down. So there's all these things that you can't do, but there's all this energy open up available to you through energizing yourself. Get yourself together. Your chakra alignment matters. Dude, all you have to do to activate energy is give your focus to it. So if you can give your focus to your chakras, this could be very beneficial. I'm done talking about that. Now I want to get into the love, peace, and happiness messages. I want to say, hey to Michael and Kat. So thankful and grateful to have you here. I'm live on my personal profile on Facebook. In Facebook, you need to know I do this live every day on YouTube. We go live on YouTube. Once this reading is done, I will put it in the comments, my YouTube channel. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for watching. Thank you for giving the videos a thumbs up. And thank you for sharing these valuable messages that are set to empower humanity, you know, and hearing, it's important for you to understand, like, the things that we're talking about, we can only talk about because we had experience with them, you know? So here we go. And because we channel them. So love source God, what are the divine messages for us today? What are the words of clarity for our love today? Thank you. We have the word nurture falling out. For our peace today, love source God, what is the word of clarity for peace for my brothers and sisters of humanity today? Love source God, thank you, thank you, thank you. And we have utilize falling out. And for happiness, one fell out already. It did not fall out face up. So let's see. First, before we look at what fell out, let's look at the bottom of the deck. We have response. People, it's not about what's happening to you. It's about your choice of response to it. So we're in a fucking quarantine. What you gonna do with it? I can give it to you, but what you gonna do? I can give it to you, but what? That's what God says. Everything is a divine gift, and you need to learn how to figure out how that's true no matter what's going on around you. You have the choice of response. Are you choosing to bitch and complain to your family, to your loved ones? Are you choosing to create tension and chaos? Are you choosing to create a melding, to create a connection, to create that love energy, to be creative at all? You know, you have the opportunity to sit around and paint and read and write and cook and eat and play. Or are you just wasting away in misery? It's a choice. It's a choice of response. What way will you respond? Well, the word of clarity for love came out as utilize. It is time to utilize the love that you have. You have this opportunity. You can utilize it. You can use love. Michael says he's a CNA, so he's working. We're so thankful and grateful for our healthcare workers, for our sanitation workers, for the garbage workers. My Auntie Bobby posted today. She posted a nice long list of all the things we're grateful for. The checkout people at the grocery store, the shoppers at the grocery store, our truck drivers, our farmers, the people who are working in the fields. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We're so thankful and grateful for you. And it's interesting because a lot of these people, especially like fast food workers, look, catch a lot of slack from people. People be thinking they're too damn good. We treat them with a bad attitude. Now it's time to use love, baby, because you know what? These people are keeping you floating, riding, rolling, eating, all that, right? So we're so thankful and grateful. Use our love. Use it within yourself. Use it within your community. Use it within your neighborhood. Use it on as you go out and get that one package of toilet paper that you're allowed to buy. I'm just saying. Sherry, it's lovely to have you with us too as well. Ooh, excuse me. For peace, we have the word nurture. Peace is there. It's always there. It's always available. It is also a choice of response. You can choose a nurturing response. You can choose to be nurturing. You can choose to nurture the idea of peace. What is nurturing? It is caring and tending to in a beautiful, kind way that embraces and encourages growth. Encourages growth. So this is where we're at. Let's see what happiness. Dispatch, send happiness out. How do you send happiness out? By your choice of what? Response. You know what I'm saying? You can respond in an ugly way, or you can respond in a way of love and peace and happiness. You can use the love you have to nurture peace and dispatch happiness. You have that opportunity right now. And because you're inclined to tune into this video here, you have the ability to really spread this energy here. You wouldn't be attracted to this video if it was not something that you are aligned with. And if you're aligned with love, peace, and happiness, this is your chance to really use that energy. Does it mean you have to go out and engage with the humans? No, not even necessarily that. But where you do, we utilize these opportunities to utilize love, to nurture peace, to dispatch happiness. But you could do this from wherever you sit. Because the more you stay in these energies, the stronger you radiate it. And energy is just that. It's unseen, and it grows, and it attracts, and it flows. Energy is not stagnant. It's in constant movement. So we can enhance our energy through these wise uses of our love, peace, and happiness by being able to choose a response instead of simply reacting. Choosing a response rather than simply reacting, because I feel the energy. I woke up with the energy of impatience like a motherfucker today. Let me just say, I woke up this morning and I was so fucking impatient. I am tired of waiting. I'm tired. So I had my little blow up. And guess what? Here we are back doing what we do. So what does that say? You're human. You're still living in a 3D physical body. It's okay for you to have your moment. It's okay for you to have your freak out session, but it's also okay for you to reground yourself, reconnect yourself, and get back to who you are at a higher level, which is ultimately and authentically, you are love, peace, and happiness in a body. And so you have the opportunity to be that, see that, do that, and go back to that. Anytime you slip out of that, you can re-choose it again. Does it mean you're going to stay there 24/7? No, man, you might have your freak out session. You might have withdrawal from human connection. You may have a withdrawal from singing on a karaoke mic like I've been, but thank God I have one here at home. It's just not the same without all the other people singing too. You know what I'm saying? It's different without the social crew, because that's really how I get out and have fun. So some of y'all are having some withdrawal from huge family gatherings, or somebody's missing their birthday party. Somebody had to cancel their wedding, you know what I'm saying, over this BS. But what you do have is the opportunity to choose a response. So yes, emotions are going to come up. You're going to have these feelings. You're going to have these different things going on, but you can choose a response that will utilize the love you have, nurture peace, and dispatch happiness. And Lord, I paid the consequence for being in my 3D physical impatient self this morning, because man, I never break a nail. Can I just say, I never break a nail. I'm Melinda NailFanatic. I don't break nails. But today, this fucking nail popped off right at the edge of my finger. I can't tell you how many years it's been since I have popped a nail and the motherfucker bled. This motherfucker bled. I had to come home, do emergency 911 repair on it. Thank God I know how to do that. To all y'all ladies who is missing your nail lady, we feel you, man. We feel you. I'm so glad I'm the nail lady. I don't have those issues. Anyways, back to the reading. We done got our rant out. After these messages, we'll be right back. Let's see what you got to clarify the love, peace, and happiness message today with the flashcards for us. Please, Lord, subscribe. Thank you, creator of all that ever is, was, will be, or could be. Thank you. All right. We have a bunch of stuff flipping out, and I'm being told that I literally have to pull them off. So first, we're starting with the house. Why? Because you're all in your house. Look at that. And even when you're not in your physical little box, you are in your house. You are in your house. This vessel is your house. Well, we're starting with the pile that came out face up, and we'll discover these together. The letter Q is standing out. Is very important. Some of y'all may be researching some of the other shit that's going on, be looking at some of what they're calling conspiracies, some of the covert operations. This Q is here for protection. The blanket is always a symbol of protection for me, of safety, of comfort, and of warmth. Okay, the blanket, you know, you're blessed if you have a blanket. A lot of people do not have a blanket. So I want y'all to stop with me for a minute. And I just want you to really think about your blanket. Yeah, your literal physical blanket, the one on your bed, that one. Think about your blanket. Think about how good it feels when you wrap yourself up in it and you feel so cozy and so secure and just peaceful. And you're so... Feel the gratitude for your blanket. Somebody needs to hear that today. Be grateful for what you have. You got a blanket, okay? The hand, you have your hands. You can do things with them. You may be restricted on where your feet can go, but baby, your hands. excuse me, your hands are available. Hands are available to do what you want to do right now. Aren't you so thankful and grateful that I'm channeling these messages for you right now, that I've been on my game, like using my hands? I've been painting, cooking, eating good food, playing with babies, cleaning up messes. You know what I'm saying? We're doing things with our hands. Be thankful and grateful that you have hands, that you can do something. Because somewhere in this world, I promise you, and there might even be somebody in this world who's watching this video who don't have their hands. Somebody don't even have hands to do this stuff in the quarantine. So God says, I can give it to you, but what you gonna do with it? I can give it to you, but what? You have a home. You have a blanket. You have your hands. You got water. Ooh, water. Precious commodity these days. I'm so thankful and grateful. If you're in Las Vegas, the Walmart neighborhood market right here on Lake Mead by Jones, they got water. And they got toilet paper. Go get you some. I'm just saying. They do have restrictions, but they got some. Go get some. Water. Be thankful and grateful for water. You got water. Have you been blessing your water? Have you been blessing your water? Because, you know, we drink water all day. Usually instead of my coffee, I have a glass of water here, right? Tell your water, thank you, thank you, thank you. You pour a blessing over that water. And the thing about water is water always returns to water. Water is what humans are made of. As you bless it, water also scientifically proven communicates with other water. If you have a water tower in one area and miles away, you got another water tower, and you pitch a certain frequency of vibrational tone to this water, watch that other water, because I believe my friend, I forgot how many miles was in between the two water tanks, but the other water will begin to match the frequency of this water after a short period of time. Speak to your water. Speak love. Love, the word love, the energy of love, thanks, gratitude, appreciation. It creates movement. It creates focus, just like we're focusing on our different chakras and activating our chakras by wearing the color. Today I'm doing sacral chakra. So we had our little goldfish because they orange, and we're wearing orange, and we got orange on our leggings, right? Focusing on our sacral chakra. The attention we give, where your attention goes, energy flows, and that's what grows. So we're activating our chakras by utilizing the different colors every day, and eating it and drinking it and thinking it, right? Now, our water, everything natural, every natural living being, every plant, all has water. Humans are mostly comprised of water. If we speak out love, peace, happiness, appreciation, gratitude, health, blessings to our water, we ingest that. We have, in the moment we speak to the water, we change its vibrational frequency. It's working on your body. Likewise, humans are made of water. Speak love to the humans. This is why God's real big on speaking love to one another, you know? Water. Bless your water. When you're taking a shower, bless that water. Taking a bath, bless that water. And God keep bringing it to my mind. I'm getting there, okay? I'm getting there. Let me finish the point in between here and there, because you be talking so fast. It comes in so fast, but it takes a long time to speak this stuff out. You know how it goes. Anyways, ultimately, all water, returning to water means you're going to go pee it out. And you already done bless that water. And when you pee it out into your toilet, I'm not trying to be disgusting to you. I'm trying to tell you something. I'm trying to teach you something right now. As you release your water, your body releases water. All that magic that you done poured into it is released out into the earth. Blessing our planet, blessing earth. And the more water that's vibrating in that frequency of love and peace and happiness, whether it's sitting in your pool, if you got a pool, please go bless the fucking water in your pool. I'm just saying. You got a fountain, bless the water in your fountain. But before you drink it, before you cook with it, as you bathe with it, as you shower with it, bless it, because it's communicating with other water in the world. And we are at this pivotal point of change. Society will never be the same. It's going to be different. Why? Because the mind is going to be different. This situation is showing a clear separation. Either you fucking freaked out and scared out of your wits, or you're sitting in faith and love and peace and happiness. Knowing that God got your front, back, side to side, up, down, and all around. I'm just saying, do you know? Do you know? Can you feel it in your soul? The next card we have coming out is cookies. Oh, you got something to eat. You got food. Be grateful. Be thankful. Because somewhere, somebody didn't have food before the fucking coronavirus was happening. And you know what? Now they really ain't got no fucking food. Count your blessings. God is here showing us you got a warm bed to sleep in. You got hands. You got an agile body that moves, that functions for you. And so maybe somebody is just missing their left hand. You know what I'm saying? Be grateful for your right hand and your 2 feet. Whatever it is, somebody is missing an eyeball, but they can see with that other eyeball, or maybe they could just hear. We all have different situations and circumstances, but what we're saying is we have everything we need. And our point of focus is so important. How will we respond? Are we going to respond in trust and faith and ultimately, as I'm talking to people, what I'm finding is there's this inner knowing that everything is okay. That's what I'm finding. As I talk to different people, I'm finding that it's only been a couple of people that have even told me that anything other than they really just, for whatever reason, they know they're good. They know they're good. Like a couple of my girls were like, well, I guess if we're going to all die anyways, I'm going to die high. You know what I'm saying? Like looking good and feeling good. But they laugh at it because they know everything is going to be fine. Everything is going to be fine. There is a reason for everything, and there is a reason for the season. If you are so confused and so distraught and so freaked out, then now's the time for you to get with your spirit, get with your soul, talk to God, talk to your angels, talk to your ancestors. What do you need to do? Where's your spirituality? You need to ground yourself in that motherfucker right now. Quit playing around, because you got plenty of things to be grateful for. You got a house with walls and doors and windows, and it's secure, and you got temperature moderator called a heater or an air conditioner. You know what I'm saying? Like, you are so blessed. You got a bed. You got a blanket. You are protected. God's got his hand all up in this, and spirit is building new structures for us, is another message I'm seeing. Now we have 2 other cards that landed face down. Let's discover what this message is. We have the dog in the hand. Oh, and what I hear is there is a helpful hand that is emerging. A helpful hand is emerging. What you're being loyal to will serve you well. Are you being loyal to your faith? Are you being loyal? So many of you will talk about everything happens for a reason. Everything happens for a reason. And you smile and you'll tell that to somebody in a heartbeat. Are you remembering that right now? That everything happens for a reason? And if everything happens for a reason, then everything is all right. Just calm the hell down. Stay cool. Appreciate the time you have in your house. Maybe do a little cleaning. Play with your dog. Somebody got a dog. Pet your dog. Your dog wants some attention. Every time your dog or your cat come up to you and be trying to put your hand on them, it's because they can feel your energy. They're helping you, okay? Pay attention to your children, your dog. Pay attention to all the blessings that are in your hand. We have 2 hands here. You are fully supported. Work with this. Work with the spirit. Work with God. Work with your angels. Work with your inner conviction. Work with knowing, man, if you can't work with nothing else, work with the fact that this planet has been through shit over and over again, and humans always come out of it on the other side. We're fine. Okay? The bottom of the deck is purple kite. The purple kite. This is saying, first off, as you let your vision fly, as you've asked the questions and the directions, let's trust God going to give you the answers through your intuition. Listen to your intuition. And because your crown chakra, this is what this is all about, folks. Crown chakra. Corona equals crown. Are you activating your crown chakra? Well, we're going to be there in 5 more days if you're taking my 7-day chakra challenge, because today is orange, sacral chakra. Tomorrow is solar plexus. Then we go heart. Then we go throat. Then we go third eye. And finally, the crown. What this is saying is God is helping you. God is supporting you. The universe, Lotus God, the energy is supportive of the high vibrational energy. I downloaded a message the other day. A lot of people are freaking out about this 5G. And I overheard some report about 5G being the cause of this physical situation that we're in as far as this quarantine situation, right? And there may be some truth to that. Whether there is or not, what I heard was Gaia raised its vibration. Gaia raised its vibration, frequency, tone. The vibration on Earth is higher, so it's spinning faster. And honey, you got to spin that fast to keep up with it. If you want to sustain on Earth, it's time to raise your vibration, raise your frequency. How do you do that? By sitting in the headspaces of love, peace, happiness, and everything that feels like bliss. Yes. For those who are sitting in misery, depression, hate, envy, greed, and manipulation and deceit, and I'm going to take, and I'm going to use you, and I'm going to trick you, and I'm going to steal from you, and I'm going to hurt you, all that shit. Yeah, they vibrating real slow. And when guys spinning this fast and they vibrating this slow, what's going to happen? They're going to fling their ass right off of it. And for some of these people that you're finding out has this shit, that's exactly what the fuck is going on. They're not in the vibration of what Gaia has raised his vibration to. And I talked about it last time with November, December. God and Gaia had a conversation. And they said, okay, it's enough high vibration here that humanity will survive. It's time to really put this change into place. And now we're in March, getting ready to walk into April. And honey, the change is real. Yeah, that 2012 shit, it's now 2020. That's 8 years. Now it's picking up momentum. What was the 2012 shit? The download of that Christ consciousness, that pull to love, peace, happiness, forgiveness, kindness, all those qualities that Jesus embodied on this earth, that Gandhi embodied on this earth, Mother Teresa, Buddha, all these ones embodied these qualities because they are divine qualities. These are qualities of the pure energy of God. And at this time, the shadows are being highlighted so they can be removed because the light is getting so bright that it's beginning to inundate. So the shadows are being squashed out, removed, dissipated, uncreated, and destroyed. Let's just go. What's the message? What you want to talk about with my people? The Empress. There is assistance. The Empress. This is that divine feminine energy. I did a 1330 sidereal time reading. Check it out on my YouTube channel. The 1330 sidereal time was talking about the rise of the divine feminine. Empress energy is a divine feminine. The only person she answers to is the high priestess, and the high priestess is her intuition. Where God is speaking, she follows. She does not answer to no man. She does not answer to no authority but God. The Empress energy, the divine feminine, she loves, she nurtures, and nurture came out today in our Love, Peace, and Happiness Words of Clarity. She loves, she nurtures. There, she's holding a bundle of wheat up against her heart. What is wheat? It's feeding, it's nourishment. Her love is nourishing. There is support here. There is an Empress who is overflowing in love, peace, and happiness so strong that her energy touches all of Earth. All you got to do is reach for it, honey. And she's right there supporting you, pulling you up. It's like, you want a helping hand? There is a helping hand here. Reach for these vibrations, these frequencies, these feelings of love, peace, and happiness, because there's an Empress here. And she's supporting you. And she's got her hand extended to help lift you up. To help lift you up. And guess what? Right now, I am that Empress for you. Because I'm there. And yeah, I already talked about it. I wake up and sometimes I'm in a funk too. But I switch that shit. And you know what? I'm just going to tell you what the heck I'm doing that's working for me. And maybe it'll work for you too if you choose to try. You know what I'm saying? There is an Empress energy here. This is the energy of Taurus. But this is the Empress energy, y'all. This is the epitome of the perfect woman. She knows how to work in her home, with her family, with food, with the mundane things, with money. She's masterful with the use of her money. She is also very well educated. She has knowledge. She has wisdom. She has thought. She has intellect. She's able to communicate effectively. She can teach. She can help. She can love. Her emotions are really actually quite stable. But sometimes she can trigger your ass too, because she's so stable in who she is. She's not going to answer to you. She's going to stay in that place of love, peace, and happiness. And she is connected to the divine. And she knows how to hold that vibration at whatever cost, because she chooses her response in every situation. She doesn't just react to shit. She chooses her response in every situation. And a lot of you are the Empress in your neighborhood too. That's why you're attracted to these messages. Because you know how to do this. You've earned this. If you think I'm the only Empress out there, you're wrong. I'm not the only Empress out there. And somebody is laughing the whole time. And we don't give a damn. Laugh all the fuck you want to. We're letting you know there are Empresses on this earth that are taking over this energy with love and peace and happiness. and holding that shit. And when you look on our Facebook timeline, you ain't gonna find no fear mongering shit, because it's hashtag love mongering all day long. And we're doing it energetically, even if you can't see no posts, if you don't see our face, if you can't hear our voice, we're still working. We're still working to bless not only ourselves, but to bless all humanity as we bless everything in our sight, in our home, in our life at this time. Praise. What else do you want to say, listeners, God? We have the Four of Water. This is an opportunity here. Many of you will come out the other side of this as leaders in our society. There is a restructuring of wealth and power right now. And you will find your inner empress, and you will take this opportunity in your hand, and you will choose the opportunity, and you will put it forth even now, and you will arise in this empress energy as a leader in the world to come. The world that is unfolding is different than the world we knew before, energetically especially. And you will be a leader. Having done the work in yourself, you have something to offer. Yes, look at that. The 10 of Water is at the bottom of the deck. It's the happy Buddha. He's the laughing Buddha. This is what you have done. Like I said, you have done the work inwardly. Now it can be expressed outwardly. You found that love is a self-generated energy. Nobody is going to make you feel love if you don't love you. And for that reason, many of us are in our home right now, so we can find this. But once you got that down inside of you, now you can extend it outwardly to the world and share. And that's what this Empress energy is doing. This Empress energy has found the love within, has found how to, even when vibrations around or pop up, they realize how to get right back into that love, peace, and happiness vibe and vibrate that for the whole tribe. The next message we have from God is the Tower. This Tower moment that our world is going through. The Tower always comes up because something that was built up, some structure was built on a faulty foundation. That shit got to come down. Because if it doesn't come down, somebody could get hurt, right? It's unstable. This situation has been unstable. This situation right now is being brought down to its foundation so it could be built up in a stable, secure way where each brick is perfectly laid. The Four of Fire is here. The Four of Fire, that's 11-11 energies. A lot of people been on that 11-11 energy and they don't even know that they were calling for this. You were calling for this and you didn't even know it. All those people say, 11-11, make a wish. 11-11, make a wish. Guess what? You get your wish granted. But for you to get your wish granted, all the fake shit that's in between you and getting your wish needs to go away. Need to be destroyed. You can't get your wish based on this faulty foundation. God's going to give you your blessings and your wish on a strong, honest, reliable foundation. So let's see what else is coming out here for my viewers today. For love, peace, and happiness, listeners, skies, we're winding down the clock of time. Look, we're going to have to do that again. You got too many cards. Can I have one card? Thank you so much. I love the way this works. This Strength card is here. This is that Leo energy. This is the lion that sits patiently in wait. Most of the day, he just kind of lays about in the grass, connected to earth, just chilling, vibing in where he's at, in where it's sitting, right? But when it's time to move, this lion gonna get up and it's gonna pounce. The lion will pounce when it's time to pounce. This Strength card is here to let you know. When it's time for you to move, you're gonna know it's time to move. And let me tell you, you got the strength to get through this shakeup, this breakup, what's going on earth right now. You have all the strength you need to get through this. Keep your physical in check. Keep your physical under control. Don't allow yourself to become a reactor. Whoa. And as I say that, I'm being brought to the, there was a reactor that went off in Russia. I know the name of it. It's escaping me for the moment because it's not necessary. God said, don't put your attention where you want it to go. You, instead of being a reactor, will be a responder. Look at the difference in that. a reactor versus responder. A reactor makes me immediately, my mind goes to and attaches it to these chemical reactors that blow up and cause all these things. But a responder, what is a responder? Chernobyl, thank you, Michael. The responder is the assistance team. Think about the first responders, our assistants, the firefighters, the paramedics. There is responders in. You have the strength. Be a responder. Do not be a reactor. Do not just fucking blow up. Be a responder. Respond to things. Respond to things in strength. You've been through shit before. And somebody says, but it's never been this bad. Actually, yeah, you personally have been through worse shit than this before. 6 of Earth. You already have gained all the tools you need to show strength at this time for yourself, for your family, for your community, and for the whole fucking planet every time you do it. So when you're in the middle of getting ready to lose your shit and flip a switch and just go the fuck off and flash, remind yourself, you're no longer part of the responders. Now you're part of the reactors. We want to be, and we can be, and we have everything we need to be responders. And just in the way we're holding our energy, the Page of Earth is here to say, in this opportunity, new foundations, redistribution of wealth, a fresh economic situation is coming out of this. A fresh economic situation. And I think about, over the years, as I've done research into the power of the mind and how it materializes and manifests in our world, I did some listening to, and some of y'all might behoove to play some of the information on YouTube. They're the Catherine Ponder Prosperity Talks, Florence Scovel Shin Prosperity Talks. And I can't remember which of the two it was. I want to say it was Catherine Ponder. But during the Great Depression, many fortunes were made. And the thing of it is, it was made because they were in a different headspace. They were part of responding to a need. Now, the thing that was different in that energy versus the now energy is back then, the power of the mind was kept secret. It was kept from the masses. It was kept under lock and key. You couldn't speak about it. Those who did know put, a lot of the crazy shit that's happened was because somebody tried to speak about some shit. But guess what? We're in the days of Facebook Live and YouTube, and here we are talking, and we're not the only one. This shit is all over the internet. Now the awareness of the power of the mind is out there. Thank you, Kevin Trudeau, for his contribution. Illuminati Defactor. He wrote a book. He did talks. His talks were on YouTube. I listened to them years ago. And he talked about how the 1%ers, those who hold all the money in the world, right? They train their children to play with the imagination of their mind, to draw, to play, to enjoy life, because what they know that they were hiding from us is not about how hard you go to work with your hands. All materialization is 99% thought, 1% inspired action. Inspired action. Not just go out there and try to make some shit happen. Because literally when you're trying to make some shit happen, your vibration is, it's not happening, it's not happening, it's not happening, it's not happening. Trying to make some shit happen goes contrary to what you really want. So now that you're sitting in your home, take advantage of this opportunity. If this is really God pouring magic and miracles all over our lives right now, right? If this is really, if this whole situation on earth, if this global tower moment is really God dispatching happiness into our life, as the dispatch word falls right off of the card, right? Thank you so much, Puti. If this is really God dispatching happiness into our life through this shakeup on earth, then what would your new life look like as you emerge on the other side of the falling, of the crumbling? Be a responder, not a reactor. Now is the time to put your mind to seeing what possibilities could open up for you. Focus, continue to focus on what you wanted to do, have, be in this world, in love, peace, and happiness, grounded as your foundation. How can you be of service? I'm telling you, new businesses will arise from this, and people will be generously blessed because there is a shift in the balance of power, and the distribution of wealth is being redistributed. Up until now, we've been in another frame of mind on earth. The patriarchy has ruled through deception, manipulation, and darkness. And God, with this tower moment on earth, is bringing the light up to the top of the table, baby. And it's fit to get turned all the way up. But we're still at the beginning phases of this. You are in the beginning phase. Like, for those people who way back in the day invested in AT&T, and then they found out that like they were fucking billionaires, right? Because they invested in AT&T. Yeah. Invest in the new world. Not necessarily all this talk of crazy. Look, I know there's conspiracies out there and some people are really against that phrase. What we want to say, let's say it better, something that's more hospitable and yet still 100% true, because it is going to be a new world. Invest in the new energy. Invest in the new way. Invest in that new way of thinking. Invest in that new connective energy. Invest in the new power of love. And I'm hearing that old 80s song, "In the Power of Love." Now is the time to invest yourself in that energy. And how can you be of service there? Michael is a CNA. He's serving health in this new energy. He may choose to take that into other ways. But I am serving because I have divine connection and I'm able to put it into words to help you make your own connection so you can empower yourself and trust and believe I am in service. There are others in this world who have service to offer, to embrace, to enhance, to augment this world with infusion of love energy that God has been put into the human consciousness since way back in 2012. And for some of us, we allowed it to stimulate our soul and pull us and move us forward. And now it's 2020, 8 years. 8 is a number of power. It's a number of momentum. It's a number of action. As above, so below. So now what was put into Christ consciousness in 2012 must have a physical expression. But in order for that love life to come through, that love and peace and happiness to be lived in humanity to the fullness, all that fake shit got to come down, baby. That's why the tower comes down, baby. What else you want to say, listeners? What else we going to say today? Because we're going to have to wrap this up in a minute, yo. I got, like, shit I need to do. And I love you. And I'm going to do some more later. I'll be back. So make sure you're on my YouTube, Facebook. Look at all y'all on Facebook. Y'all need to go get on my YouTube. Got all y'all viewers on Facebook. I'm going to put it in the comments. Facebook, y'all need to go get on my YouTube. I'm just saying, because this is where we do this all the time. You're missing out if you're not on my YouTube. Go subscribe to my YouTube channel. 6 of water. 6 of water. 6 of water is about, wow. Whoa. Let me just look at the 2 of air. Okay. Some of y'all have really been beside yourself trying to figure out what to do with your life, trying to figure out what your purpose is. Well, what God wants you to know right now is you have lived many lives, all to the point of being here now. If you're watching this broadcast, you have a creative spark inside of you. You are somebody who's actually a kind, loving, generous person, and you like would never want to do anything to hurt somebody as long as nobody don't fuck with you. Ain't fucking with nobody. You know what I'm saying? You might defend yourself, but you ain't never attacking nobody. You ain't out there trying to lie and deceive and hurt people. You're in this. You come with a pure kindness, right? And this tower is coming to bring together that connection so that you can actually thrive and live in that energy in a beautiful way in this planet, because since the dark had been ruling for the last 2,000 years or more on Earth, anything that was in this 6 of water energy that was pure soul connection, love, peace, and kindness, pleasure, has been scoffed at, hidden, shunned. If you did well, if you were kind, if you were caring, people talk shit about you. They bullied you. They mistreated you. Yeah, well, the new energy is not that way. It's a new day. It's about love and kindness and connection with your humans. God is bringing you to your purpose. You are the divine child of the creator of all that ever is, was, would be, or could be. You are God's child. This is bringing you back to your soul. This is bringing humanity back to its soul. You lived many lives so you could be here at this time. Listeners, God, what can we expect in this? As the unfolding moves forward in our timeline, because on earth we have a timeline, what can we expect in this, listeners, God? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What can we expect in this moving forward? King of Fire. Action, baby. It's action time. It's go time. You're going to get a fire so strong in your heart that's going to tell you, this is what I got to do. This is what I got to do. This is what I got to do. And it's interesting because as you got that, this is what I got to do. It's something that's heart-centered. It's something that builds the energy of love. It's something that you really are passionate about, that you know the people need, the people want. And the movie Robots is coming to my mind. His motto was, Mr. Bigwell? Was it Bigwell? Was that the dude named? Hold on, I need some more coffee, y'all. Bigwell, he was the big inventor. He was the money man in charge of everything. Like, he owned everything, right? He was the one to be. What was Bigwell's slogan, motto? His words that he used was, see a need, fill a need. See a need, fill a need. See a need, fill a need. You see a need, fill the need. My girl, she sells body products. Anna, Pure Romance. Hit her up. Anna Triangle. If you're on Facebook and you need some body products, some bathroom products, some intimacy products, hit her up. She got you. She sees a need. She feels a need. I see a need. I feel a need. I was like, oh my God, nails in Las Vegas suck. I got to save these people from some horrible fucking nails. These nail techs are some bullshit. They don't want to do what I want. They don't stick the tips on right. They don't file them right. They don't shape them right. And they got a fucked up attitude. And you can't even communicate with them. I need to save the world from these nails in Las Vegas. I stepped up. I saw a need. I feel a need. How are you identifying a need that you can feel? There is a need. Humanity has a need. You can feel that need. And it starts here with the Empress, where we started out with this reading. It starts with that Empress energy. The Empress energy. Everything Venusian. Love. Nurturing, growth. Okay, let's see what else we can expect coming out of this situation. Listeners, God, give us some more, something that we can look forward to in this situation. Thank you. And there it is. I was looking for 2 more cards, and we got them. We got the 2 more cards here. The 5 of Fire and the 10 of Water. This chaos is going to take us all to sharing love. This 5 of Fire is a chaos card, but in this imagery, there is no fucking chaos here. 5 of Fire is a card of chaos, of problems, of struggles, right? But if you look here, does she look like she's struggling? Hell the fuck no. She look like she in meditation. She look like she's connecting and grounding out with the earth. Go hug a tree. Go talk to a bee. Go sing with the birds. That's what she's in. Okay? And this is going to be reflected in humanity. Now is the time where that love and peace and happiness energy is growing and thriving. Okay, there will be much to celebrate in days to come, and there is much to celebrate now. These are the messages that we have for you. We hope that we have served you well. I will put my YouTube information on this Facebook posting. Please go subscribe to my YouTube channel, because we're here to be of service to you. And the more active you are on my YouTube channel, the more the messages will be personally resonant for you. If you're subscribed to my YouTube channel, tap the bell for live notifications and give my videos a thumbs up. That's setting a vibration in the universe. It says, I'm watching her. Let me know what I need to know so I can grow through this channel. And you will get your messages. It happens all the time. I could speak one message and it'll touch each person's mind. And I see it in the comments all the time. You speak in my life. Michael said it last night. You spill in my tea. People write to me all the time and tell me how these messages are resonant, how they're helpful. And that's how we're of service to you right now at this time. Okay. So be the love. Be the glitter in the day. Be the sunshine and unicorn, because that's what the fuck you are. And the sun don't ever ask permission to shine, baby. You might put some laws. You might put some restrictions and all this shit. But guess what? Because even if the clouds are out and you can't see it, the sun is still shining. The sun is shining all the time. It don't never stop. It don't ask permission. It don't give a fuck what your laws say. It don't give a fuck where you at. And if you can see it or not, the sun is going to shine. And that's what we have the responsibility, the right, and the privilege. It's a fucking privilege to be here on earth right now, in tune with this love, peace, and happiness energy, feeling the power in yourself, vibrating in frequency of love, and be that generating support. You want to help heal this situation? You want to be a part of the solution? Now is the time to be in this energy. I love you. I love you. I love you. Thank you for all your beautiful comments. I know we didn't go over all your comments, but I've seen everything you've had to say. Go do it. Be it so we can all see it. Because if we can see it here, we can hold it here. That's what the fuck we are. We are the divine child of the creator of all that ever is, was, will be, or could be. Don't let nobody in nobody's fucking media turn off your goddamn news channel. They all saying the same shit because they all been given a fucking script. Turn that shit off and get into this news channel, the one that goes from you to God. That's the news you need to find right now, okay? Absolutely. Do love and adore the part of me that aligns with you, the golden thread that shines all the way through, called love and peace and happiness. And in the meantime, in between time, you can treat yourself at lphtarot.com. As in, love, peace, and happiness to you and yours. And of course, me and mine. Until next time. Yay. Thanks, guys. My babies was trying to bust in the door to sing with me, but the door is locked. Okay, next time. Adios. Hasta luego. Bye.